If you like what you see, why don't you think about subscribing? And make sure to check out my channel for videos just like this. What is going on, folks? It's your one-man army here, Mrbucketlist, and welcome. Welcome to a full tour of everything on Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Wonder of the Seas. Let's do it. Now, a couple of things to break down in the video before we get it going here. First is the actual flow of the video itself. So in the video, as you all saw, this will be a complete tour of everything on this cruise ship. So all the decks, all the venues, restaurants, shows, things like that, it will all be included in here. So for example, I will show an empty club and how it looks like during the day when nothing's really going on. Then I'll show a quick snippet of what it actually looks like when you have people there having a good time. Or I will also show how the pool deck is and just other decks as well during the daytime. And then I'll also go ahead and transition into the nighttime as well, so you all get the full experience. This one will be a lot more narrated than my usual videos because there was so much copyrighted music. Instead of you all just kind of watching me walk around and not really having anything going on, I will give you all some tips and just some narrations of things I thought while on the ship. And just to wrap things up with this intro, so there will be timestamps in the bottom in the description, so if you all want to jump around, each and every area will be listed in the timestamp, so you can kind of pick and choose exactly where you want to go. Also, if you all want to get some more behind the scenes footage as far as my next videos and things like that, I highly recommend that you check out my Instagram and TikTok, primarily Instagram, but like I said, follow me on those social medias if you want to see what's coming up next. And then lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to Jeff. He sent a donation to the channel, and I rarely get them, so I really appreciate it every time I do. And I'll be honest with you all, I was going to wait until my solo cruise video, but because of the size of his donation, I want to give a shout out as soon as possible, aka this video. So thank you for people like him and others that may want to support the channel. The links are below as well. I couldn't do it with you all. Like I said, I am literally a one-man army. But either way, let's get on to the video, and I'll see you soon.
I'm not gonna shoot.
So this really sparked my interest, and I know this is something that was pioneered at least for Royal Caribbean on this ship. This is a smoke-free, smokeless casino, well, portion of the casino that people can go to and kind of gamble if they don't want to deal with the smoke and all that stuff like that. And so I don't smoke, I don't gamble. It really has nothing to do with me, but at the same time, just the concept itself, it's just really, really cool. And I think a lot of people, if you're interested in that, like I said, this will definitely be the ship for you because this is here. Also, another thing that kind of sparked my interest as well is the size of it. Since it's a little bit smaller, you don't have to deal with those huge crowds like you usually see in casinos. So some people may like that, some people may not, but either way, like I said, this is just a really cool concept. So around this corner, we actually have a couple of different things. This is known as the entertainment place, and around here you actually have the ice skating ring, aka Studio B, which also turns into a nightclub. We have the attic, which is also a comedy club that also turns into a nightclub. We have the lounge for the higher tier people, like the Pinnacle, Diamond Plus, things like that. It's just a lot of different little areas, and this all, of course, leads to both the casino and also the Royal Theater, depending on which way you turn. But this is definitely the spot you want to go to if you actually, like I said, want to see some shows, entertainment, things like that. This is most likely where you'll be heading to. Now, while you're on your way to the actual standard casino, there is going to be this long stretch of hallway that has different like pieces of artwork and things like that that you can potentially bid on and just straight out buy if you want to. I will be honest, that's not my sort of thing, but when I walked through that hallway, literally almost every piece of artwork that was on that wall was sold. I couldn't believe it. I mean, those prices were ridiculous. So if you're into that, this is definitely the ship for you. Now, in regards to what like I said earlier, I don't actually gamble, but this is the casino. This casino is huge, and it's just, I mean, it's pretty much almost the length of the middle of the ship. So, I mean, it's a fairly large casino. Obviously, they allow smoking in this casino. They have refreshments. They have all different types of games and machines, and just, I don't really know those technical terms for casinos, but it's a fairly nice size. I know on other ships I've been on, like I said, I don't gamble, but other ships I've been on, when I talk to people, they always complain about how small the casino is or how lacking it is. I have yet to see that complaint or hear that complaint on this class of ship, especially on this ship, the Wonder of the Seas. So if you're a big gambler, definitely come here. It does get extremely lively. Of course, in my videos, I try to get when it's dead so I can get a full scope of what the areas actually look like. But I did come down here during the nighttime, and it literally had more people down here at the casino than it did in the actual nightclubs. It was really crazy. And then next up is where we have the Royal Theater. So this is on every Royal Caribbean ship, and this is basically where all the Broadway shows and stage shows, the big stage shows that's not ice skating, they all come here. Now, as of right now, at least on my cruise, they don't have any type of Broadway show. They have other filler shows, but no actual original Broadway show to mention on this ship. But either way, the theater is nice. It's huge. You don't have a problem finding a seat unless you come 15 minutes after the show starts, and even then you can always find a seat. So it's really nice. A quick tip is you definitely, if you want to get the best seat, just show up early. Just show up about 45 minutes before the show starts. You can literally sit anywhere you want. That's how I was able to take these videos. Alright, so now we are heading to the Royal Promenade. This is almost just the main area for any Royal Caribbean ship. Most other cruise lines have things like an atrium and things like that. They have the Royal Promenade. So you come here, it's almost like walking through a mall. It's all these different shops and restaurants and performances. It's really lively, but the first place we're going to stop at is actually the first thing you see when you get here, which is the Shore Excursions tablets. So honestly, these are not really necessary unless you just don't have a smartphone, you don't know how to work a smartphone. and you would rather use a tablet. That's what these are for, but literally what it can do is the same thing you can do on your cell phone, so it's not really necessary if you don't need it. And then of course, like every Royal Caribbean ship, they have the beautiful bar. So you come there. It shows you exactly what you need and things like that. Oop. Your waiting time. It pretty much shows you everything you need. So as we continue to move forward, like I said, this is going to be your main area for services and shopping and things like that on this ship. So of course you have things like your guest services, your cafe promenade, just everything that you need as far as to get your day going or maybe to sort some issues, things like that. It will be located on this level. And then as we walk through the cafe promenade, this is a great place. Like if you want to get the free coffee, if you want to get a good little like small breakfast, this place is almost open about 24 hours, and this is the best bet to go if you need something quick to eat in the main dining room where the buffet is closed. This and then also Sorrento's Pizza, which is right across the way. These are almost always open. They will have a line at the later times during the day, like, well, at night, like usually like after the clubs or club times. But other than that, like I said, this is a really good place to go. And as you can see, we have the stage here. If you're nervous, this is what it looks like. You come up here. Alright, then right here you have your Starbucks. Let's zoom in. Starbucks, folks. Now, I did want to mention about this cowboy hat. So, basically, each Royal Caribbean, at least Oasis class ship that I know of, has some type of like this metallic structure, and this one's actually a cowboy hat. And so, at first, when I was walking by, I thought it was just like a bubble. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, "Oh, it's a cowboy hat." So definitely, like I said, if you go on these ships, expect for one of these type of structures to be here. I really like this. From the last one, I really can't remember what it had. I think it was like some, I don't know, just some shape. But this one's actually really cool. Alright, so on this next level, we have a couple of different things. Now, this doesn't extend all the way through the promenade like the bottom floor does, but it has some services that you may need. A couple of different things it has is the photography shop, so if you want to buy pictures, you can go there. And then it also has the shore excursions desk as well, so not just the tablets, but if you need to actually talk to an agent about your shore excursions, you can come up here. Now, I will be honest, in my experience, they're not really that helpful. So, I mean, if you really need any type of help, you might as well just call somebody or just, I don't know, do it yourself. But it is here if you need it. And then you also have a loyalty desk. So if you're curious about how many points you have or what type of benefits you should be receiving, that's what this desk is for. Again, I've never really used it. I just kind of look it up on online myself, but the option's there if you need it. Go to the boardwalk. Man, I sound so tired. This is crazy right now. Alright, so as you all can see, we have made it to the boardwalk. Now, I will be honest, even though this place seems like a great place to be, which it is, it's a lot of different attractions and food. You got the huge Aqua Theater. It's never really that busy unless there is a show at the Aqua Theater. So I don't know, I guess people just don't care for it. I don't know why, but on both the ships I've been on, Symphony of the Seas and Wonder of the Seas now, and even just looking at other reviews, this place is never really that crowded. But it does have some cool attractions, like I said, the slide, you got the rock climbing wall, you got the Aqua Theater show. You got all these different restaurants. If you want to come to a place just to relax and feel like you're still out doing stuff on the ship, but not necessarily on the pool deck or the promenade, definitely come to the boardwalk. ready or not. Bang. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, so as we walk, and this floor is really slippery by the way, but as we walk, this is going to be Chop's Grill. Now I ate a meal from here, but I didn't eat inside there. I ate the key lunch, which included Chop's Grill. It's a really good restaurant. And then this is the menu. Park Cafe. One of my faves. Haven't been here yet, but usually pretty good. So another one of my favorite areas on this ship, honestly, I just love Oasis class ships in general, and this is no different. But as far as Central Park, I mean, it is just always a good time. Like, it really feels like you're in an actual park while on a cruise ship. Yes, the plants are real, the bird noises are fake, but at the same time, it adds to the atmosphere. Like, Royal Caribbean knocks it out of the park each and every time one of these central parks. Then we have Giovanni's Wine and Bar, which is another specialty restaurant. Now, I've never been here before, but I heard it's really good. It's just basically Italian, but it's just some of the best, apparently, so yeah. Now, last time I had a room on the Symphony, I was in one of these rooms right here, which is actually one of my favorites now that I think about it. Just because it's like, it's not crazy, but at the same time, you're not bored while you're up there. You got always something to do, but all you have to do is just close the door, and back to just regular old room. What a creep. Alright, y'all, so here we are at Chop's Grill. I'm the only one person here, right? Okay, here we go. Alright, and in this area of the music hall, this is really cool. It's like almost like a club or bar slash performance hall. And so I love the setup. I mean, you got pool tables and two different bars on both the top deck and lower deck, and you got the high-rise seating, and then you got the stage seating. It's just really cool. And so as far as the actual performances here, you'll see kind of the lower tier performances. I don't want to say lower tier, but you'll see the smaller acts that take place here. Just people that do like singing in little bands and stuff like that, or maybe even like piano. It just really depends on the type of night, but it's the smaller acts that they have on the ship that come to this area, and I really enjoy it. It's always low key. I've never seen it where it's been packed, but it's always a good time. another room tour, this time on Wonder of the Seas. Let's do it. And let's do it with the bathroom first. So as you can see, it has this little sign right here. Please be mindful of the ledge. Now, one thing I was disappointed about the bathroom was when I first walked in, clearly a piece fell off of the shower. And it's just like, man, this ship has barely been in service for a month. Like, it's literally April 1st. It started sailing last month. That's ridiculous. But either way, the bathroom itself is not bad. It's pretty nice. Of course, you have your standard shelf stuff, and then you have the shower itself. And it does include the double hair and body wash. Last time when I was on the ship, for some reason it was empty and they didn't refill it, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but it is there if you forget to bring your own stuff. One thing to also know as well is that these doors just slam. I heard somebody else say it in one of their videos. I thought they were just being dramatic. They're not. These things slam no matter what you do, so keep that in mind. The next thing is we're going to go to the closets. So you also have both his and her closet. This is, so you got it on both sides. The only difference is this one has a lot more just hanging space. The other one actually has shelves. So like I said, it just really depends on who you're with and what you have. But you do have these. On this side over here, you also have these little cubbies. You have your safe, which is free to use. And then of course you have your hangers and stuff. That's some other little things down there. The next thing is this little couch. So I use these. It just really depends on who I'm with or if I'm with anybody at all. I don't really use it that much, but it is cool to see in this room. Just like a little nice little hangout spot. Excuse me. The next thing we have is the desk. And so this desk is actually a good size. As you all can see, I actually have double laptops on it. Still more than enough room for everything. The most important part, of course, is the outlets. So let's just go ahead down the list. You got 1, 2, and then you got the European. You got 2 USB plugs, and then you got one more over here. So I mean, it's pretty stacked. Not bad at all. Good job, Royal Caribbean. Not to mention it has a chair. So a lot of places, well, a lot of cruise ships have the chairs that just are little stools. This you can actually do work with and not get a backache. With the stools, it gets uncomfortable after about 10 minutes. So really good. Next is, of course, the dresser. Now, when you first walk in, they're going to have everything spread out. So for me, for example, I have the internet package because it came with this right here, the key. So I mean, you have the key, excursion tickets, your daily planner. Everything is going to be kind of waiting there for you. So if you want to pick it up and read it, it's there. And then, of course, you have your drawers and stuff right here. And you also have your mini fridge. Alright, so if we keep on moving on, the next thing that I really applaud is the actual TV. So I was on an older ship, the Mariner of the Seas, and the TV was like in this corner, and it was really uncomfortable to try to watch TV. But this one's directly from the bed. So I mean, it's not bad. Obviously the bed's a nice good size, it's just me, so not bad at all. Now this actually makes me happy. So on this ship they actually have not only a USB port, but also a plug as well. So I mean, usually, I don't know why, a lot of cruise ships are just really skimpy on the actual like outlets and stuff like that. And so for it to actually have one right there, and then another one right over there, great job, really good job, Royal Caribbean. And then the last thing I want to go over, and I apologize, y'all, I'm just extremely tired, but is this view. So last time when I was actually on the Symphony Seas, which is the sister ship, I was in one of those rooms across the way. It's called a balcony. Central Park balcony room. This time instead, because I just want a little bit more privacy and just honestly, it's just cheaper, I ended up getting one of these, which is a neighborhood view room. So it's just a window, but it's a nice good size, and it has this little window sill you can sit on, which is actually really comfortable. So again, I like it. It's cool because you're right in the middle of the action, but again, you can just do whatever you need to. You can close it off if you want to. It's just really good, really nice. So that's pretty much it, y'all. And if you made it to this part of the video, I just want to say thank you all so much. I'm so sorry. I'm extremely tired, so if my voice sounds raspy or just low, that's what's going on. Making these videos are very tiring. I mean, it's just a lot of work to edit and things like that. But thank you so much for sticking around. Definitely subscribe for more and enjoy the rest of the video. All right, here it goes. And here we go, y'all. How you doing? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're in Wonderland, y'all. Thank you. This is so cool, y'all. I'm so excited. Alright, y'all. And here we are at the Mason Jar. Alright, thank you. Alright, so it is here. And first I got the Johnny cakes. Then we got the biscuit. Nasty moonshine. Chicken and waffles.
Oh yes.
First, let me get a seat, which is going to be right here. Okay. So as we go, today's menu is Tex-Mex. So let's see what they got. How you doing? Eggplant parmesan. You sure that same stuff they have inside the and down around. Tortilla chips.
Try a little bit over there.
Enchiladas, okay. And then we have baked potatoes. Scroll. And then we got our breads and things. And beef enchiladas, which I really like. It's different. Oh boy, folks, we have cheerleaders. How you doing?
Good, sir.
Good. Alright, and my last portion is, well, one of my last few portions is fresh from the garden.
Apples, oranges, Mexican corn, and then a salad. Salad and all your toppings. Fruit section. They are playing disco, y'all, already. Love it.
All right, so this actually is my favorite part of any Royal Caribbean ship. It doesn't matter what size the ship is. I love the Solarium. Like, my favorite thing is to get in the pool while I'm on a cruise ship or the beach. And so to have an enclosed space that is just only for adults, so I don't have to worry about kids, and calming music and a good scenery, good views. They're always, at least on Oasis class ships, they're always in the front of the ship. I love the Solarium, and this one was no different. This one is my favorite so far just because of the variety. It had, of course, the infinity pool, but then you also have things like the chairs that's in the water. You have plenty of seating. It's you're able to open and close the it's fully enclosed, so basically you don't have to worry about the temperature outside, unlike the other ones I've been on. It is my favorite Solarium out of all the ships I've been on. So good job, Royal Caribbean. You really knocked out the park again on this one as well. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to stop talking for right now, at least doing the voiceover. I'll let the rest just come from the video itself. I really hope, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I put a lot of work into it, so if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, maybe hitting a like, leaving a comment if you feel the need to do so, leave a donation. Anything you do is appreciated. I am a one-man army here, and everything is done completely by me and funded by me. Other than that, I really enjoy making these videos for you all. It gets me out the house, it gets me going. So again, just thank you for being around, and I'll see you soon. It's Mr. Bucketlist. Peace out.
Now I am extremely curious about this patio, but I don't know if it's open yet. It says 13 to 17. Let's see. It's locked. I mean, the kids are just, they got some of the best amenities on these ships, y'all. You have no idea. So they, not walk and talk. They actually have this area, and I couldn't get in because I was locked too. But it's this area, I can see through the windows. It has a bar, it has Nintendo Switches, PS5s, Xbox Series X. It's like a whole line of just game systems, computers, chairs, music, a dance floor, like all this stuff for kids. I'm like, what the heck? Like, and we get some pools and pools. So I'm not sure what's over here, but we're about to find out. Oh. So we have another area. What is this? Oh, so this must be like a tanning deck. Man. Okay. So yeah, this ship is huge. This ship is really big. It feels so weird up here. Everything's echoing. Nobody's up here. It's just really weird. All right, and then I can finally talk a little bit because it's not much music out here, just wind. But this is the mini game area, and then the new Wonder Playscape. Now, as you all can see, this ship is so serious that somebody abandoned their child. What a tragedy. This is the playscape. Not really much to it. A couple little toys, slides, some ropes. And then something in here. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Thanks for watching the video. If you like what you saw, please check out my channel for more videos just like this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.